Good morning, students. I have John Andrews here, and I'm going to ask him a couple of questions about fixed mindset and growth mindset in the career workplace. John, I just wanted you to know right now that our staff and students are fixed on or working on growth mindset and fixed mindset. What that really means is how they look at problems, how they just have, and it's different than some people in the school are really believing it's like a positive comments, how you, and that's not really what it is. It's really truly how your philosophy is when you come to a problem. What do you do to approach that problem? So for example, math is difficult. We hear that from a lot of our students, especially getting to 8th grade. Math's difficult, so I don't do well, I'm not good at it, I can never be an engineer. That would be the fixed mindset. Versus someone who's a growth mindset might say, well, this math is very difficult, but I'm going to go see Mrs. Fleer during lunch. I'm going to approach Mr. Ruddy and see if I can come see him in the morning. I'm going to ask my parents to get me a tutor. And you know what? I'm going to make it and be an engineer. So those are the type of things that we're really embracing here at Pleasant Ridge and trying to focus on this school year. So right now, can you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do for your profession?
Sure. Good morning. My name is John Andrews. I work for Sprint, and I am basically responsible for making sure that all of our customers and all of our stores get phones and accessories that they can either use for themselves or sell to our customers in our store locations. So I do that for all of Sprint across the country, and it's a really fun and busy job.
So it sounds like you work with a lot of different personalities.
Lots of different people, lots of different kinds of talents.
So tell me, have you ever seen or worked with someone that had a growth mindset or a fixed mindset, and the comparison, could you tell that right away? How did that look in the workplace?
Yeah, that's an interesting question, and I think it's really important, especially in a technology-based company like Sprint. It's moving very, very quickly, and things are changing very, very quickly. All of our phones and all of our network is constantly changing, so we need people who are thinking about solving problems in different ways. And what I find is when I run across someone with a fixed mindset, they try to solve the old problems the old ways, and you just never really get any progress that way. So it's really important to think about new ways to solve problems, and I'll give you one example. We have to make sure that our network gets faster every year, but we have to do it with less money. So it's easy to get into a fixed mindset and say, that's not possible. We can't be faster and cheaper. Well, through the use of technology and through the use of really creative thinking, we are able to make our network faster and actually have it cost less.
Okay, so when you have someone who possibly might have that fixed mindset, saying, we're just not able to do that, can that affect their job performance, such as their appraisal or where they go in the company?
For sure. If you look around, the leadership in our company looks for people who have innovative ideas. And in order to be able to meet our really aggressive goals of the company, we have to have new ideas coming in quickly every single day. And for those people that step up and say, hey, I have an idea about a new way to solve a problem, whether it be network speed or something new, a new functionality on a phone, we look for those people and say, hey, let's bring this person forward because they have a great idea.
That makes sense. Have you ever seen, and I don't know, in your job, do you have to do a lot of collaborative work where there's a team of people coming into a room and communicating?
For sure, and one of the most important things, if you think about really a company, you think about their buildings and their equipment and all those valuable things, but really the most valuable thing that any company has is its people and its ideas. And one of the thoughts that goes along with growth is diversity of thought and being flexible and being open-minded. So when you're in a group situation, the best ideas come from maybe pieces of ideas from different people in the room. In order to be able to take advantage of that, you have to be open-minded to those other ideas. If you're in a fixed mindset, you're only thinking about the way you thought about that problem. But if you listen to other people in the room, you get ideas that can maybe be a much better solution to the problem than what you would have brought on your own.
That's absolutely true. Do you tell me, like, when you see, and I don't know if this is true at Sprint or your experience, but as staff members and teachers and educators, we've been told that our students graduating, let's say next year out of college, that younger population is coming out with different set skills than maybe it was 20 years ago. And there's something called soft skills. So our students might not know what that means, but that might be literally how you collaborate with others, how you talk to others when you come in for an interview, how you shake their hand, how you look
Yes.
them in the eye. Those things that we don't really teach in the building per se. Have you seen a difference or not
Very
really?
much, no, very much so, and I think it's very important. I think we lose sight of just sometimes we think about just the brain power that people are bringing, but the truth is that when you interact with people all day long, it is about their communication and how they present themselves and how they are able to describe a problem or a solution to you. They may know the answer, but if they can't communicate it to somebody who can actually make a decision about that, it'll probably never get implemented. So those soft skills are really, really critical, and there is a change over time, and I think it's really important to emphasize why that's important going forward.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Yep.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.